Today we're going to take a look at the guitar parts. Now it's really important that you can effectively communicate with other musicians. So in times when they say, I want you to play the 5th fret on the E string, you should adjust your bridge. In that part, you should play your neck pickup, things like that. You know what they're talking about. And of course, you can convey the same things back to them. So you can go back and forth and communicate effectively. And so it's really important. You want to play the guitar, you need to know what all your guitar parts are and what they do. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the 3 main guitar parts. This is the 3 parts that you want to learn first. And it's pretty easy. This part is your head. This is your neck. And this is your body. Just like the human body itself. Head, neck, body. So that's easy enough. Get that down. And then I'm going to zero in on the smaller parts. Now, these right here, we turn them one way, tightening up, loosening up, this, adjust the strings. And this is for tuning our guitar, right? So what do you think these are called? They're called tuners. Whoo, that was a hard one, huh? So you can call them tuners, tuning pegs, tuning keys. They have a variety of names, but tuners is perfectly fine. And these right here, these 6 little posts sticking up, they're sticking outwards. These are called tuning posts. These are where your strings wrap around. So when you turn it, these posts turn and they'll tighten up or loosen up your string. And yep, that's how that works. This right here, I know this is hard to see. This black piece right here, let me show you on the acoustic guitar. The acoustic guitar, it's easy to see. It's all white. There's your neck, your head, your neck. This white thing right here is called a nut. We'll go back to the electric guitar. Now you can see where that is. Maybe you can see a little bit better. See how I know it's blended in, but there's a bit of dark piece right there. That's called your nut. And that's what the strings set in when they move from the neck to the head. And then finally it goes around the tuning post. So make sure you want to know what that is, the nut. Before we talk about the next thing, which is we're going to look at the fretboard. We've got to look at these lines right here that are going straight down all the way up the neck. These are called fret wires. And you can think of these sections as different frets. 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and etc. And then this is what I was going to talk about just a second ago. You notice you have like a reddish brown right here and then a real dark color right along here. Well, that dark color is what's called the fretboard. So this is the neck, but this dark part is your fretboard. And that's where these frets sit in. So you have your neck, and then this darker part is your fretboard. And then, of course, on top of that is your fret wires, which form your different frets. These dots right here, these are fretboard markers. Of course, you know this is the 1st fret. These are the odd numbers, 3, 5, 7, 9. It jumps up a couple more frets over here to the 12th fret. And you notice there's 2 dots. So in 12 you have 1 and 2. So use the 2 dots to remind you, 1 and 2. You have a 2 and 12. And that'll help you remember this is the 12th fret. And from there there's other dots too. This is basically like 2 different fretboards. 1 fretboard here, 1 fretboard here. This first dot is, we'll get more into this later on. Don't worry about this if you don't know really what I'm talking about. But this is a G right here in the 1st dot. G in the 1st dot, A in the 2nd dot over here, A in the 2nd dot, and then when I say 2nd dot, I mean 2nd dot after the 12th fret. And then third dot is a B, third dot is a B, fourth dot is a C, what we call C sharp, and the fourth dot over here. Did I say third or the fourth dot? I don't know if I said third or fourth. Fourth dot right here is your C sharp. Fourth dot right here is your C sharp. So it's basically repeating everything going up. And again, if you know what I'm talking about with C sharp, don't worry about it right now. It's not important at this stage. So, yes. So those are your fretboard markers, so you know where you're at on the fretboard. Then let's move on to this section right here. Here's your guitar body, but these are your pickups. And this is going to be your neck pickup. We call it the neck pickup. And this is going to be called your bridge pickup. And that's because this whole thing right here is what we call your bridge. So make sure you know that this is the bridge. And again, neck pickup, your bridge pickup. So they're sitting right next to each one of those. The neck, and there's your bridge pickup. And what these do is they take the vibration from the strings. There's magnets in there, brings it into there, turns it into electrical impulse, goes through all that, goes through your output jack. That's another part you want to memorize, the output jack. Goes into your cord, out into your amplifier, and finally comes out an analog signal out of your speakers. And that's what you hear. So those are your different pickups. And there's these are called humbucker pickups. You'll see like on a Stratocaster, there'll just be one, and those are single coil pickups. And these are nice because they take out a lot of the hum. If you hear a Stratocaster that has just single coil pickups, you're going to hear a lot of noise, and this eliminates a lot of that. That's humbuckers, get rid of the hum. So now right here, of course, we have our volume and our tone. This switch right here, this is your pickup switch, pickup selector. And on this one, you go all the way up, and it's going to only activate this pickup. Go in the middle, it's going to activate both of them. All the way down, it activates this pickup. And basically, in the middle, you're safe no matter what. It's a combination of both of them. When you're playing clean and strumming chords, probably better to use your neck pickup because it comes out a lot more full sounding. But if you put on distortion, it can make it sound pretty mushy. So again, in the middle, you can have it for your nice clean sound when you're strumming chords, or your distorted sound. You may like the combination of both. But mainly, I like to go with my bridge pickup. And that's because it's a little more thinner sounding, which is not good for when you're strumming chords. You want a more full sound. But with distortion, it makes it a little bit more clear sound, and it really makes a more distinct, sharp sound with the distortion. And it's not going to sound as mushy as the neck pickup. And different guitars, I have another guitar where I like to have a little bit of a combination of both. I adjust the volumes on them and stuff, but generally that's what I like to do. Clean, I use my neck pickup. Distorted, I use my bridge pickup. That's basically it. There you go. There's all your guitar parts. Get those memorized, and we'll keep moving along. All right, we'll see you in the next one.